Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about Faldorn, Dreadwolf, Herald, and how you can capitalize off our triggered ability and generate as much value as possible. So Faldorn, Dreadwolf, Herald is 1 a red and a green for a 3/3 human druid. Whenever you cast a spell from exile or a land enters the battlefield under your control from exile, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. If you pay 1 and tapper, discard a card, exile the top card of your library, you may play it this turn. It's nice that Faldorn is able to give you a bit of impulse draw and reward you with a 2/2 wolf token. However, there are many ways to cast spells out of exile, such as Suspend, Foretell, and the adventure cards. However, there's 2 mechanics that I wanted to focus on, that being Cascade and Impulse Draw. Cascade has always been a powerful mechanic, and in this deck, it's no exception. For example, Bloodbraid Elf, 2 a red and a green for a 3/2 Elf Berserker Haste Cascade. When you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom in a random order. So with Faldorn on the field, when you cast Bloodbraid Elf, you're not only getting the card that you cascade into, but you're also getting a wolf token. That is a 3-in-1 value just for casting Bloodbraid Elf. And there's a handful of great cards with Cascade you could throw into the 99 of Faldorn. Sweetgum Recluse and Bloodbraid Marauder just being 2 examples. Quick little side note, if you Cascade into any of the Suspend cards with no mana cost, you just cast those cards outright. Because the mana cost has no mana symbol in it, the converted mana cost is 0 as a result. Apex Devastator is an absolute beast in this deck. 8 and 2 green for a 10/10 Chimera Hydra. Cascade, Cascade, Cascade. Not only is that f***ing ridiculous, it's so much value. So you obviously get Apex Devastator, you get the 4 cards you cascade into, and you get the 4 wolf tokens from Faldorn. That is a 9-in-1 value just for playing Apex Devastator. That's absolutely incredible. One of the most profitable ways to get as many wolf tokens out as possible is Impulse Draw. And there are many great Impulse Draw effects that allow you to cast multiple cards out of exile in one sitting, giving you the chance to get even more wolf tokens. Some of my favorite Impulse Draw sorceries are Inspired Tinkering, Jessica's Will, and Apex of Power, because not only are they giving you a decent chunk of Impulse Draw, they also give you mana to spend on those spells. There's even a number of creatures with built-in Impulse Draw effects. Dream Pillager is 5 and 2 red for a 4/4 flying dragon. Whenever Dream Pillager deals combat damage to a player, exile that many cards from the top of your library. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among those exiled cards. Prophetic Flamespeaker is 1 and 2 red for a 1/3 human shaman, double strike trample. Whenever Prophetic Flamespeaker deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library, you may play it this turn. And it's important to note, because Prophetic Flamespeaker has double strike, you're going to be hitting them twice, giving you 2 chances to Impulse Draw. And Lelian Tectonic Giant Impulse Draw just for attacking. So as you can see, we're going to be making a lot of wolf tokens from the amount of stuff we're going to be casting out of exile. Some other great cards to throw into the deck are Atali Primal Storm and Mizio Mugger. Each of these exiling the top card of each player's library, with Atali letting you play them for free and Mizio Mugger allowing you to cast them this turn. If you really wanted to lean into the wolf/werewolf aspect of the deck, some other great cards to consider are Immerwolf, which gives your wolves and werewolves an anthem effect, Tovolar, which gives all your wolves and werewolves curiosity, and Halhenge Overlord, which doubles the amount of wolf tokens you have on each of your upkeeps. And of course, what would be a token strategy without mentioning Doubling Season or Parallel Lives? But anyways guys, those are my thoughts on Faldorn, Dreadwolf, Herald. But what are some cards that you throw into the deck? Comment below and let me know. And I'm kind of realizing post-editing that the new Urabrask would be really good in this deck. But anyways guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.